Scandal Squad, welcome back to the channel, Celebrity Scandalous. Thank you for joining. So there are new details emerging about Malcolm Jamal Warner's death, the alleged drowning. Yesterday, if you guys remember, I did a couple videos on this, and one of the first things that I read was that it was a suspicious drowning or a suspicious death, and I was like, what is suspicious about a drowning? But now there are new details coming out saying that there may have been like a surfboard incident involved. So this is what is coming out in social media, and this is a media takeout. So let's get into this article and see what they're saying. This is a media takeout report. It says exclusive: Malcolm Jamal Warner allegedly hit with the surfboard. New details emerge in Malcolm Jamal Warner's death, a surfboard strike suspected. So maybe that's what they meant when they said a suspicious death, that there was a little bit more to it than just a drowning. New information is surfacing about the tragic death of the Cosby star, Malcolm Jamal Warner, and it's painting a more complicated picture than originally reported. Yesterday, I said I was so glad that I captured the initial information, because what often happens is months or years into situations like this, things get scrubbed, right? And the story and the narrative changes. So glad we were on top of it. According to sources close to the family, the Emmy-nominated actor was swimming at Cocles Beach, I hope I said it right, in Costa Rica when the fatal incident occurred. That beach is known for its crystal clear water, strong surf, and a popularity among international surfers, but it's also known for unpredictable waves and strong currents. While early reports describe Malcolm's passing as a drowning accident, media takeout has learned there may have been more to the story. Okay, you guys, let's brace. Insiders allege that Malcolm was struck by a runaway surfboard while swimming with a friend, a hit that may have severely injured him and compromised his ability to swim or signal for help. Those close to the actor are urging Costa Rican officials not to rush to label it a simple swimming accident. They're calling for a deeper investigation, which they should. Anytime there's a death like this, the family wants to know the truth, especially given Malcolm's reputation as a strong and experienced swimmer who was well aware of ocean risks like rip currents. If he was struck in the head or chest by a board, that would change everything, one source says. Malcolm wasn't careless in the water. Something unexpected had to have happened. Adding to the mystery, we're told another man was seriously injured. Yeah, I did read today that there was another person that was injured during the same incident and is currently hospitalized in critical condition in Costa Rica. Officials have not released his identity or stated whether the two cases are related. Warner, who was just 54, is best remembered for his role as Theo Huxtable, but he was far more than a sitcom star. He was a director, a Grammy-winning musician, a beloved voice in both entertainment and activism. At the time of his death, he was hosting a podcast, Not All Hood, and still deeply involved in creative work. The developing story has left fans and loved ones shaken, and those who knew him best are not ready to let the narrative end without answers, and they shouldn't be. They want the truth, they want justice, and most of all, they want to honor a man who gave so much of himself on screen and beyond. We'll continue to update as more details become available. So now this has me wondering if indeed there was a surfboard incident. Whoever owned that that surfboard, would they be liable? I mean, then this brings up a whole new series of questions and things that will need to be investigated. And this is a picture of his family. They said that he was very protective of his family's identity, his young daughter, his wife. I did find a couple of pictures that he posted online on another site. I'll probably show that in a different video. But they're saying that his wife and family, that he was there on vacation with his family. So we haven't heard any statements from his wife. I'm sure she's grieving and in shock, just like a lot of his fans are. I heard Bill Cosby did give a statement, and he said that this was akin to him finding about his son Enos. I think I said that name right, but yeah, the same kind of emotion was invoked. He said that he felt like he was still a father. He was a father figure to Malcolm Jamal. So yeah, this is still a developing story. I mean, these new details put a whole different slant to it, because people were saying, well, did he have a life jacket on? Was he being safe? Could he swim? So now we're getting more information that he was an avid swimmer, but that something must have happened. So stay tuned, and I'll stay on top of this story. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.